Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to take a look at a legendary defender, the tank which was one of the most broken tanks back in 2016-17, if I am not mistaken, and whenever this tank came, it kind of broke all standards of the world of tanks, literally. Why so skill? Well, it had the best alpha damage at the time for any heavy tank. It had extremely great armor, and it was simply broken. It was one of the best tanks in the game, at least in my opinion. Although, by any means and by any shape, this tank did not change it that much, right? There is one but which I need to say. Over years, gun handling was increasing day after day, day after day, day after day, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And the situation which we currently have is a lot of people have good enough gun handling to spank the defender in the face like there is no tomorrow. And in the same time, over time, penetration increased quite a lot as well. So what that basically means? That basically means this tank over time got nerfed in a way, because armor means pretty much nothing unless you are dealing against the lower tiers yourself. What do I mean by saying this is, for example, if you are expecting to bounce a lot with a defender against the tier 10s, this is not going to be the case, okay? Tier 10s will spank you. Greetings. Tier 10s will spank you so hard you will forget your name, and that's the problem. And since you have a derpy gun handling, it is not that nice, if you know what I mean. Speaking about what is nice, fellas, Defender is still top 10 most played premium tanks or premium heavy tanks, I suppose to say. I am going to show you everything in a moment, but let's first of all deal with this situation, and let's wait until enemies will make one or another mistake, alright? We have all time in the world of tanks. We do not need to panic or something, right? We need to be patient, and we need to wait until they will mess up. That's all I am waiting for. Believe me, I am very, very, very well aware of how the things are looking like here. I know, I see. I see. We do not have the best angles here, I know. But we are making it work. Look at this alpha damage. We are spanking this tier 10 like there is no tomorrow. Although, once again, a quick highlight of all this, he made a mistake. He decided to be aggressive, and since he decided to be aggressive, nothing what he could do differently here. Okay, boom, beautiful. Unfortunately, definitely not a damaging shot. Shame. Anyway, speaking of the gun, 440 alpha damage, not bad. 225 millimeters of penetration with a standard with a nice shell velocity, definitely not bad. And gold, 265 millimeters of penetration and 1250 shell velocity. Everything is looking alright. Speaking about the gun stats, at least that's what I think. I would never ever say this vehicle is looking like a pile of shit. Speaking about the penetration values or the shell velocity or anything else, right? The main problem is the gun handling. This is the main problem. Okay, let's see. All we need to do, we need to wait until enemies will mess up, kind of. Unfortunately, I cannot be too aggressive against the enemy Super Conqueror. It is just not the risk I am willing to take. Or am I willing to take this risk? Wait. Beautiful. This is what I am looking for. You see, we are spanking this tier 10 like there is no tomorrow. One more thing which is very, very worth to highlight, at least in my opinion. One more thing which is worth to highlight, I am using very unusual setup for this tank just to maximize the gun handling. There is not many tanks where I think this setup is necessary, or I would even say mandatory, and that setup is stabilizer, improved aiming, and rammer. To be fair with you, there is people who are getting rid of the rammer of this vehicle, and I'm not joking. And they are pretty much using ventilation just to maximize gun handling to the maximum, because this is how bad the gun handling is looking like. So yeah, this is important thing to say. Anyways, we are feeling alright. We are feeling very, very alright. I was trying to find a nice angle, but hashtag never lucky. That's fine. And soon we are going to jump on the remaining gentlemen. That's what we are going to do. I'm going to load the standard ammunition. I have all time in the World of Tanks. We are spanking him in the face. And at this point, there is only one way to finish this game. Skill, what is the way? How do you like this? And how do you like this, fellas? And how do you like this? Call me dirty, but I think that was a beautiful ending. Plus, on top of that, we definitely met Baboon as well. Actually, two Baboons, if I'm not mistaken. Double penetration and this Yoch tank. Anyways, I think we made this tank work to perfection, considering we were playing against the tier 10 tanks, so armor value significantly decreases from this tank, but it worked just well, if I can say so, right? So all and all, looking into this performance, we have 3,600 damage, which is nice, and I'm happy with this. We are second by experience. TS5. What TS5 done in this game? Nice. And we are third by experience. Let's speak profits. We made 146,000 credits, but I have a feeling I did not pay for ammunition because I have, for some reason, that in stock, right? So overall, 140,000 profits or so. Very nice. Let's go for the other game, and what I really want to show for you, I want to show you how defenders are looking like nowadays. So if we would count top 3, top 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, defender is still 8th most played vehicle in the World of Tanks, right? And looking into the other defender version, it is somewhere over there in the bottom, honestly. But once again, that's completely fine. Now, looking into defender win ratio, for example, defender is still winning 51% of the games compared to the Love 48, Patriot 48, Mile 48. So yeah, this tank is still packing a punch, fellas. I don't really think it is outdated to that level. You do not need to respect this tank or say it is a pile of shit. It is easy tank to play with. It is great way to make credits for beginners. Also, you do not really need to spam the gold, which is always nice and always welcome. So yeah, it is not looking that horrible. Obviously, gun depression is not the finest one, so yeah, it is quite hard to play games like Kampinovka Hill, but we are going to make it work because my goal is to take this position here. I hope we are going to have enough forces who are going together with us, and if so, we should be fine and we should be able to hold the corner. This is what I am thinking now. And as you can see yourself, it's not the fastest tank on the field, that's for sure. How do I like the current position and current situation? We have 4 or 5 heavy tanks which are slowly trying to push the hill, and this is exactly what I am looking for. I like it, I truly do. And now we are going to take this position, so whenever Chrysler will try to get involved or anyone else, we are going to spank them like there is no tomorrow. In fact, Chrysler is going in. I do not really care about him. I'm aiming for his lower plate, and unfortunately, but I'm missing the shot. Well, not a big surprise, fellas. Definitely not a big surprise. We are going to get a bit more involved here. This is like the flattest lower plate we are ever going to get. Nice, good. I know this gentleman is shooting gold, but honestly, I cannot blame him. If I would see defender myself and I would be in the Chrysler position, I would say, yep, I have a feeling it is about the time to load some gold if I want to be successful or if I want to be competitive. It's just how it goes. Same situation whenever I am meeting E75. I just need to figure out how to penetrate this gentleman in this way. And as you can see, he managed to penetrate us via the gun, I assume. Wow. Oh, okay, he hit us here and I think it bounced to the gun. At least that's what I want to believe. Very, very hard game. It is extremely hard battle to play, fellas. Enemies have plenty of the sniper schnitzels in the back. Once again, this is completely understandable, fellas. That's alright, they have snipers in the back. I would say Object is having time of his life. And the main reason being is because he can shoot our team non-stop. I have a feeling the Indian Panzer might be the next victim of the Object. Or Ergashem, 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2. Okay, let's try to load some gold ammunition, I believe. The main reason why am I thinking about the gold, because I really want to penetrate my shots, right? Beautiful, very, very nice. And we are dealing against the very, very annoying Mosquito AK Object 257, and he has a great armor, well, until you know how to penetrate him, and you do not need to be afraid of his frontal armor in a way. So that's something. Okay, we have done 1000 already, and in a way this is only the start. I believe we can get more things done here. Beautiful shot to the Chrysler. Very, very nice. And who is the next victim? Doesn't really matter. By the way, this gentleman is stock. From what I can tell. From what I can tell, the T-54 is stock. I am feeling relatively happy in this position, plus on top of that we are eliminating other gun. Excellent, fellas, excellent. And now we can try to craft the best angle for us to beat the living crap out of this TS5. Nice. Okay, we know we are at Rashem Borshik sitting at, and he is sniping from here. Not a big surprise, fellas. Definitely not a big surprise. Meanwhile, we have E75 sitting on the hill. I do not really think we can change something, and I do not really think we can do something for this gentleman for now, and I believe our Emil will flank him and clip him. So what I want to do instead I want to be prepared for Ergashem Borshik. In fact, I'm going to load even high explosives, and if I need to guess exactly where he is, I would say he's sitting here. I decided to go for a blind shot. You never know whenever you are going to hit shots like this, and I'm prepared for another one. Wait, fellas, we have all time. There is nowhere to rush, especially with a tank like this. And I don't know, have you noticed that, but the gun is actually working somehow decent with this setup. AK stabilizer, rammer, up. Nope, I am not even going to shoot him. I do not really think it is worth it. I mean, I have high explosives. That's the main reason why I'm not even thinking about shooting him. I want to see Ergashem. That's what I want to do, fellas. I am dreaming about Ergashem. Could I shoot here? Is it worth to shoot here? Or I can simply load the standard ammunition and leave those high explosives for a special moment in a way. Okay, 8 seconds, that's alright. I wonder who is... Ooh, this Ergashem. I wonder who is spotting this object. Scorpions? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, blind shots, non-stop. Unfortunately, we cannot afford absolutely anything else. So in this kind of situation, we are just chilling and we are just relaxing, and pretty much we are hunting for enemies who might make a mistake. I have plenty of the ammunition left, so once again, there is no reason for us to rush or to panic or something. Wait. And in World of Tanks, in my opinion, one of the most important things is patience. Obviously, you need to know when to push. This is extremely important thing as well, but not even that. I am not going to shoot him until he will try to retreat. And I can tell you why. Because I do not want to get spotted. Oi, Indian is pushing the hill. I see. I see, buddy, I see. Once again, not exactly what I was dreaming about, but that's what we have. You have gold. I can have gold as well. I can have gold as well. Okay, what do we have? 6 seconds. Not the easiest thing to do the things, that's for sure. He's making a hardcore pressure. Luckily for us, he bounced and we high rolled him. Oh, he's not happy. Oh, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this guy is definitely not happy. I'm trying to hit him, boom, just like this. Nice. Now the char footer is down to one-shottable, so I do not need to panic as much. And I see where Ergashem Borshik is heading to. Ah, greedy skill, greedy. That was close. I'm okay, fellas. Charfooter has very good gun handling, so he could easily hit my cupola without bigger problems whatsoever, and probably I needed to be a bit more passive. Anyways, not a bad game by any shape or any form. We have 3,500 damage, 300 assisting damage, so let's teleport to the scoreboard and let's see how we are going to finish this game. I'm happy. Honestly, I'm happy with this. And we are back, fellas. And luckily for us, we are winning this game. By the way, I have a feeling we have some blind shots. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you would pay attention at this Hashem, I have a feeling someone kissed him once or twice while blind shooting. I wonder who was the gentleman who went with the stupid blind shots. What do you think? Anyways, obviously, great game by any shape or any form. Close to 5,000 damage, 4 kills. Beautiful performance overall. 1.5 base experience, 5,000 damage, 89,000 profits because I needed to shoot quite a bit of the gold ammunition. But other than that, I would rate this as a solid banana out of 10. Okay, let's go for round number 3. Let's go. And we are back with round number 3. Okay, listen, this is going to be a hard one, unfortunately. Shit ton of the heavy tanks as well. I have a feeling in this situation I kind of want to go play somewhere over there. I know it sounds weird, but this is exactly what I want to do. That's what I am thinking, and I have a feeling we have a couple of baboons sitting in this side, so that is a good thing. Anyways, what do we have? We have a tier 10. Obviously it is going to be extremely hard to extremely hard to play the game against the tier 10s, but I believe we can do that. I believe so. Yeah, I think we will have a gentleman who is sitting here. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. So, at this situation, what we want to see enemies being a bit more aggressive against our Leo 1. I'm not going to play aggressive, I have no need to do so, and I have a very high suspicion Leo is going to take one for the team in this game. I mean, this is not what we need to do. This is not what we need to do, fellas. We need to play a bit safer and we need to play smarter. There is no need to go in front and get effed just how Leo 1 did it. There is absolutely zero sense to go in front like this. So, at this point, what we are doing, we are just waiting until enemies will try to make a bit of pressure. Whenever enemies will make pressure, then we are going to boom and then we are going to say, oh yes, this is exactly what we want to see. We have Fava who is sniping from the back and that's absolutely amazing. Unlucky, Kranwagen. Unlucky. Anyways, we have in the back Fava, we have 4 heavy tanks here in the back, so we are feeling relatively well. I would love to go a bit more in front, but I'm not entirely sure is it worth it. Okay, let's see. Can we craft a decent enough angle for this Renier? Yeah, I think we can, and he should be dead. Nice. Excellent. And now I know it looks very, very weird, fellas. We are hitting most of our shots, but the main reason why we are hitting our shots is the equipment which we are using. If you do not like the Defender and you think the gun handling of this vehicle is a piece of shit, no one can blame you, but I would highly recommend to give it a go for this setup of equipment. It is very, very important thing to say. And now in this situation I believe we can get a bit more involved. I see this ML2 and that's completely fine. The thing is, we have plenty, I repeat, we have plenty of the forces on the side. Okay, Mr. Grille, how are you doing? Enjoying yourself? Have you ever took one of those? Good. That's fine, we know where Grille is. Once again, we are not crying too much yet. We are not crying too much, fellas. Let's try to push this corpse of the Leo 1 in front, and maybe, I repeat, maybe we can have a decent angle for this Emil if he is going to make a mistake, right? Obviously it is important for him to make a mistake, because if he won't, we can go and eat Kako. Anyways, he is looking at us, we are looking at him, Grille is still in the back, Emil is thinking about escaping, Grille is escaping as well, so let's try to go for a tracking shot, and here we go. So far so good, we are doing everything properly, at least that's what I want to believe. 4 seconds left until the Emil is going to die. Emil is officially dead, that's good, and that's it. I think we have the side, fellas. I want to believe we have the side. 4 seconds left, so I believe we are going to spank Love in the side for once. That's great. And now we are making as much pressure as we physically and possibly can for Object. Actually, you know what? Object is running away like this. I am going to go through the middle. I think this is only one option how we can play this game successfully. At least that's what I want to believe. The main reason why our team is winning this game kind of easily, we had quite a bit of forces here, which is always nice and always welcome, but the thing is, our team did not make that much pressure. This is the best part of all this. Since our team decided to be relatively passive over there, enemies over peaked, after that we made pressure, and after that enemies could go and eat Kaku because they had absolutely no chance to do anything. And once again, that was a great option. That was a great option, and that was a great play. Okay, let's see. It is a matter of the time until enemies will lose this game 15-5 or so. At least that's what I want to believe. Okay, let's see. Do we have a good enough angle? No, we don't. We do not have good enough angle. Okay, I'm not even going to bother against those two guys, or should I? Ooh, that's a nice ass. Let's take our time to aim and let's spank him. Beautiful. And once again, with this accuracy, you can't even say Defender is unplayable piece of shit in a way, you know? You cannot even say that. So once again, make sure to use the correct equipment on the tanks. If the gun handling is extremely derpy, this is the way to do the things. Okay, what do we have? We have the Object in the open field. We are making sure we are going to aim, and we are hitting like there is no tomorrow. I believe we have at least a couple of people who are thinking, what the flying? Ooh, what the flying F? Why I am not hitting my shots like this, right? Anyways, let's teleport into the end of this game. It is already over. Let's go. And we are back, obviously. A victory. Speaking about the scores, it is not the best and the most... It is not the best battle ever, okay? Let's put that in this way. But that's what we have. 2,300 damage. I am feeling relatively happy with all of this. We are second actually we are third by experience, we are fifth by the damage, we made 56,000 profits, and considering this game was against the tier 10s, I am feeling pretty damn happy with what we crafted. So in the end of the day, we have 3.6 thousand average damage, 100 assisting damage, and yep, call me dirty, but I think Defender can work, and Defender still have bites and nails to fight for its position in the pyramid of the world of tanks, if we can say so. Here you go, fellas. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and please, if you hate the stun gun handling, I am begging you, use this kind of setup. And now, obviously, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Big fat thanks for every patron, for every single person who is watching the videos overall, for people who are clicking join button, and obviously for people who are using index page and even purchasing bananas there. Thank you. We appreciate you. I hope you are very, very well entertained, and I hope you are having a lovely day. Skill is out for today. Peace.